Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Welcome back to What If. Today episode, I'm as usual with my co-host Siti Khan from Batisah Realtors.
Yes.
And we also bring in the other comrades of Batisah Realtors, which is we have Taufik Batisah in the house.
Hey.
Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum Taufik.
Waalaikumsalam.
Baik.
Yes.
And then we have
Siti Khan's husband.
Weh, apa cerita ni weh?
I want to get down to that. I need to know what
Kenapa
I just have to do
ni?
that. Let's go straight to it.
Oh my
Siapa
God, Fik,
yang
you
punya
had to
husband?
do this, right?
Zat. Sebenarnya Siti dia dah ceritakan kat kita lah.
Allah.
Dia sedih-sedih weh.
Yeah,
Apa tu,
I have to
Dia
debunk
asyik-
this myth, okay? Yeah.
Ya, sampai ada orang cari Siti Khan husband kat TikTok. Siapa Siti Khan husband? Siapa yang punya husband ni sebenarnya?
Inilah
Oi,
yang sebenarnya.
alah, inilah yang pegang-pegang ni kan.
Yes.
Kat sini ni
yang
kan.
boleh pegang tu,
Yang halal, yes.
Aku boleh pegang kan? Boleh.
Masih muhrim.
InsyaAllah.
Yes.
Betul lah.
Betul.
Kalau dulu orang cakap apa?
Mahram.
Mahram. Ya.
Atau ihram.
Ya, tahira.
Ihram dah.
Ihram orang-orang boleh masuk Mahram lah kan?
Mahram lah.
Ya.
Nanti kita tanya Ustaz kalau
InsyaAllah. Muhrim.
Okay, can I explain now? Gitu kan?
Yes.
Ya, silakan Siti Khan.
So sometimes I go for viewings or I go and meet clients. They thought I am Mu's wife.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Nah, I don't know also how that got into the picture. I'm
Macam mana
like,
dia cakap macam
no.
Hai Siti, husband dah datang.
No. Not that not that
Okay.
obvious usually,
Okay.
but they'll be like nanti dah break the ice, dah buat presentation or ke dah jalan-jalan nanti. Tapi you Mu's punya wife kan? Huh? Sometimes it just come at the randomest moment.
Okay.
No. No, we are not. So I think they assume because usually property kan orang buat husband and wife.
Yeah.
And I obviously can't be Sheena, so I obviously can't be Taufik's wife.
Yeah.
So I think they just took to the next probability, which means that I might be your wife.
This is super interesting. I just found out this today. This is
What? Ina needs to be on camera more.
Yeah, man.
okay. I've been doing that already. So inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Inshallah.
my wife. This.
Ina, bila Mu
Yes.
suruh you go in front of the camera, dia pasal ni sebenarnya.
That's
Bukan pasal
why.
benda lain, okay?
Yeah.
So you must be.
So you have-
Okay, let's do that.
Kita elakkan fitnah-fitnah di luar
Betul,
sana.
betul.
Saya lah husband Siti Khan.
Betul, ya. Saya baik husband yang sungguh understanding.
Alhamdulillah.
Masya-Allah.
Tapi saya fail 3 kali RES.
Itulah
Jadi
kan?
saya ke downgrade lah.
Tak apa. Mana boleh.
Tak downgrade.
Hey.
I'm
Saya
Rico, babe.
Tak-
Mana downgrade? Hey.
tak downgrade. Okay. Saya upgrade lah. Jadi
Betul.
selepas most of you guys jual rumah, korang mesti nak kena bikin rumah kan? So
Yes.
bila bikin rumah tu, that's where my department comes in. I'm with Ivory Cove, together with my co-partner Taufik.
Alhamdulillah.
He's the
Alhamdulillah.
marketing side. Dia
Yeah,
jual.
I'm that marketing guy.
Dia jual ayam, dia jual rumah, dia
Alhamdulillah.
ID,
Yeah.
masya-Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
So
InsyaAllah,
guys of
tabarakallah.
versatile entrepreneur.
Jack of many trades.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
But yes.
And today we feel very blessed and kita happy because you guys started this podcast.
Yes.
Masya-Allah.
And Alhamdulillah, we are very very happy that you finally invited us.
Aku tunggu. Tak tunggu lah.
Tak apa.
Sabar.
Jadi sebelum ni dia ingat kita juga.
Aku rasa
Guys,
Alhamdulillah.
jangan salah faham. Because before that, Taufik is busy rehearsing for his concert.
Yeah, it was amazing.
dengan
Most
dia
busy
team building dia.
team building
Yeah.
dia. And
InsyaAllah
then
team dia besar babe.
Masya-Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
We were also busy in the midst of a big transition.
Yeah.
Betul.
So sampai. Okay. Silakan.
So Muz dengan dia punya congratulations for your daughter Aisyah.
Oh yes,
Yes.
alhamdulillah.
Who is also so she's
God.
busy. That's why kita macam
Betul.
macam mana ni nak panggil orang set.
Betul.
So we have
Yes.
everything dah settle. Now settle down, then of course the right timing comes, then we invite them lah. Alhamdulillah, which is today. Alhamdulillah.
Just to add to that, I'm really really proud that my niece is now my colleague, Mu's punya daughter.
Alhamdulillah.
That feeling bila nampak kita kan Siti, kita bila kita ada macam team meeting dan sebagainya, to see my niece in the same room bila kita buat team meeting, and on top of that to nampak my niece presenting dekat depan untuk kita semua belajar daripada dia. Masya-Allah, Allahumma barik. I'm so proud
Yeah.
Masa tu aku kita kan duduk satu bilik tu kan.
Yeah.
Dia semua selalu kalau dalam kelas semua tak nak duduk depan tau. So depan dia kosong. Terus bila my niece nak present, aku terus duduk depan. Because I'm so concerned because I want her to do well, right? But Allah mabarik, she did very well, and I believe with her dad punya guidance, she's just gonna be better.
Yes.
And so I
Natural
dapat
lah.
dia daripada kecil. She's my first niece kan.
Oh yes,
She's my first niece.
Masya Allah, yeah.
And to see her to
First.
be my colleague and to be presenting for me to learn from her.
Wow, Masya Allah.
Allah mabarik. That's
How
such
she's
a
grown.
that's such a
Yeah.
great feeling.
Oh my goodness.
I'm such a proud uncle. I'm very proud of you, Aisha. Now I cannot call you Q. You're Aisha.
Aisha,
huh?
yes.
Aisha.
Aisha.
My daughter also Aisha.
Yes,
So,
our daughter.
I mean, that's a beautiful
Yeah.
name.
It is,
That's a
it
beautiful
is.
name.
Yeah.
So a lot of them have been already calling her Aisha. That I have to change her name on my phone to Aisha. I cannot call her Kakak or her actual name. So I got to put Aisha because otherwise I will. Bila I nak search number dia, if I want to PM her, I will forget that kita Aisha. So I
Nama
change
tak jumpa.
Aisha. Nama tak jumpa.
Nanti tak jumpa.
So okay lah, tukar terus Aisha. But
Sekarang kita dah tak ingat number lagi kan. Kalau dulu boleh ingat number.
yeah. No, but it's a very surreal feeling. Absolutely bang on. Sebab, who would have thought that someone who have actually watched me grow, in the previous industry, which is F&B, and now, and she's seeing the whole transition, and she saw the ups and the downs, the challenges, the adversities, so for her to be part of this, I just
For her to even want to.
Yeah.
want to, because I pernah tanya dia dulu, say kakak, do you really want to take on this course? And Ian, because you don't do it by force, because it's going to be different. I know this firsthand, because I do have people who come up to me and expect the moon and the stars, right? Nak jadi agent lah, so they can't be you. I mean, I can give you all the info that you probably need, and I will give you, but you have to come from the heart. So you really have to see that this is for you, but don't decide now. Just go for it first, belajar, and then we can figure out afterwards. Because at most is you have a dip, and then with a dip, maybe you can progress to something else that unique apa kan. So then her passion grows naturally from that point on, alhamdulillah. And then of course with support from mom, from me, and then the fact that she passed for the mashallah, Allah mabarik. This is all by the grace of mercy of Allah, right? That she passed, and then she sat for the RES. I saw how painful the process was for her. It really was very painful because she thought that we set expectations. She did when I didn't. So there are moments when she cried after she does her revision Pak Atas, and say, kenapa kakak nangis? Say, Daddy, it's too much. Say, okay, take a breather. Say, if you fail the first time, you fail the first time. It's takdir, it's really meant for you to fail. But if you pass, it's also by the blessing of Allah that you pass. So don't pressure yourself. Daddy is fine. Don't do this to yourself.
I think she follows her dad. Because you work very hard.
I think so.
And you everything that Mus does, he's a really hard worker.
Yeah.
Kalau orang tak tahu Mus punya story and where he came from,
Masya Allah.
he is the most inspiring story for me personally, to where he has achieved whatever he has achieved. Of course,
Absolutely.
everything is by the grace of Allah kan, Allah punya rezeki. But kita nak kena put in the effort, kita put in the doa, put in the effort, and then kita tawakul.
Yeah.
Where he's come from
Yeah.
is inspiring, and for his daughter to work hard and to study hard, I can see where he's from.
Yeah.
It's from the father.
Yeah.
Of course mak dia pun sama jugalah, but bapak dia yang selalu on ground,
Yeah.
does everything. Mati-mati dia seorang nak kerja. Dia tak nak my sister-in-law kerja. Dia mati-mati tak nak kerja. He wants to do that as the man of the family. So I see where it comes from. But from there, I'm just wondering, because you guys ada anak-anak.
Yeah.
Because he did mention to kakak, to Aisha, that if this is what you want to do, but he doesn't pressure her. What are your thoughts on parents who are in a certain industry and they have seen the results, they've seen the rewards of the industry, so korang macam you dah ada dia punya framework tau. Like you dah ada dia punya framework. Like do you try to
You have the
coax
framework.
you punya
Set expectations,
children into no, actually kalau you masuk ni dia boleh tau. I dah tahu dah macam nak buat.
Yeah.
Would you do that? Or I spoken to parents, I cakap no. I just let them do whatever they want.
Right.
It's a freedom.
Correct.
Yeah.
If I'm a parent, or when I'm a parent, I don't think I can do that.
So you will still.
So you will be like
I will
most.
steer. Maybe I will steer quietly or slowly. Try tak pressure lah. Tapi as much as tak nak pressure, I think at some point, because you've seen the results.
Yeah.
Understand.
Have you seen the things yang does not work? Would you guys do that for your kids?
Wow, this is a very interesting
Kita punya
question.
pakar.
Itulah.
Tak apa dah,
Kita yang kena interview pula ni.
Tak apa, dia
This
kasi
is
kita
very
nanti.
interesting.
Yeah,
Let us
yeah,
explain
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Itulah betul-betul kan?
What do you-
But that's a very good question though. Yeah, because I think
Mother lah. Mother have the better say.
Okay.
Then second, then father will come in.
yeah, sabarlah.
Oh, kira father final say
Final say.
Wah, very smooth
But I think it comes also with understanding your kids character. Yeah, because I think they grow up also with their own macam nak cakap sekarang Gen Z kan macam lain sikit. Gen
Yes,
Alpha or Gen whatever now, because I am also so lost what
I
Gen
don't
Z
even know
now.
what Gen
I don't
is.
know.
Tu sebab I keep forgetting. So the way they think also now is very different. I mean the way they talk is already very different. 6'7", apa benda ni 6'7" yang
What
I
is
also don't
6'7"?
I have no idea.
Apparently in the thesaurus or whatever in the dictionary they put it
They put
inside,
it,
but there's no
yes.
meaning to it.
Okay, even Martin 3-year-old now is also going 6'7".
What?
I'm like,
No.
what? Where did you learn
Oh
this
my
6'7"
God.
from? Yeah.
Okay,
So you see,
okay.
times have changed a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. Our eldest is 16 and second is 12. So as they are growing ni, then I think we can also see their character. Of course, as far best, I also want to steer them in whatever that works.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and especially in this line where
Yes.
I know it's a lot of hard work, but it pays off.
Yes.
Yep.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah.
Yeah. We try, but I don't know. I think for our kids, maybe not yet. Not for Ilyas, definitely not for our elders, because I think he doesn't really have a very like sales caliber, and he's very introverted. Yeah,
Not yet.
So maybe not yet,
Yeah.
because
Allah
he
Alam.
also
Not yet, but
hasn't
he-
gone very far in his education yet.
But
kan?
he did ask me a question like, Baba, what industry will make the most money?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's a
You
good
did-
question.
What do you
actually.
think sparked him to ask
This is
that
before
question?
he take O level.
Okay.
So the choices that he's going to move forward to, whether it ITE or poly, so there's so many courses that is available. So he is asking which industry that can create more money. So that kind of question. Then I said to him, if you want to make money, you got to delve in business. But then you have to also understand your strength.
Yeah.
So every industry can make money. It's just that where you position. So you have to gain experience first in a company, and then subsequently you climb up the ladder. So I give him that roadmap and the options for him to choose. Alhamdulillah, he chose aerospace engineering.
Oh, inshallah.
Because his strength is in physics and maths. But previously in primary school, he done badly for maths. Selalu fail, and then you will see him cry, you will see him disappointed. But from primary school terus dia shoot up, secondary terus
MasyaAllah.
Yeah.
terus
Belum
macam dia punya maths terus jadi
Alhamdulillah.
macam where do you get this brain suddenly? Suddenly A. I myself I never get this
Allah
result.
barik.
Allah barik lah, alhamdulillah. Allah punya, if Allah wants to turn someone to become the upper hand, he can just do that in one night.
He's a true epitome of late bloomer. Seriously.
late
Yeah. Because when he did his PSLE, he was the first batch that came with the new scores. Because now it's no longer like a 3-digit score. Now
Yeah.
it's like similar like an O-level punya scoring. So the lower you get, the better. So he didn't really have a very good score. Boleh masuk express, tapi in a not say very prominent school juga lah. Which is okay, which is fine. So
It's fine.
So we got him into just a school behind the house at that point in time. A neighborhood school. And just trusted the process that inshallah he will excel on his own, and he did. So he's among the top student in that school.
Wow.
So alhamdulillah, mashallah.
That's good.
Top student, alhamdulillah. But I want to stress that the important part is our doa for our kids. Because doa ibu bapa tidak ada hijabnya. So you can doa for your kids whatever the impossible. He will be whatever you will doa. Even if you marah also, kan selalu mak-mak kita selalu cakap budak bertua betul. Bertua tu time marah. But bertua lah budak tu. Walaupun tengah
betul.
marah.
Yes,
So bila dia dah besar tu, dia akan jadi bertua.
So
Maksudnya
don't say
doa tu,
something
that is a
negative.
doa.
Exactly.
So
we
when you are
practice
angry
that.
with your kids, you don't
Don't say bad
don't
things.
say bad
Yes,
things. You just keep on saying Orang kaya betul kau ni
Let's change to that. Let's change to that instead.
Pandai kau
Budak pandai ni. Budak pandai ni. Budak
Budak
apa lagi? Macam-macam punya mak kita selalu dengar lah kan.
Baik sangat kau ni. Baik sangat.
Baiklah budak tu bila dia dah besar. Yelah,
that's a good culture actually, which I just realised now. Actually, because walaupun tengah marah pun,
Yes,
benda-benda baik yang kita cakap.
betul.
So
The
benda
words
tu dia
that
sebagai
come
doa
out.
kan.
Betul.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
we do not know which part of our saying to our kids that Allah elevate and kabulkan.
And
Yes,
accept,
So kita cakap baik-baik je lah.
That's true.
That's the beauty of I feel, of course, at this age lah, yang I start to realise that doa ni is something very, very important.
It is.
Absolutely.
Doa is something very, very
Yes.
important because I've come to believe that this is something that I sendiri practice. I belajar daripada Abah actually. Yang apa-apa kita nak buat ni, first, of course, sekarang baru kita realise segala rezeki yang kita ada berpihak datang daripada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Dan apa yang kita ada ni semua bukan kita punya. It's milik Allah. Dia boleh tarik anytime kan. So itu yang kita nak kena doa daripada dia, which I realise lah. My abah yang ceritakan, you nak kena doa. Kalau dia nak, Allah nak kasih, you akan dapat. Tapi Allah tak akan kasih secara miracle. Bila you doa, then you put in the effort.
Yep.
You put in the effort. Bila effort tu you dah put in the effort, and then you tawakul. You tawakal. Kalau benda tu tak sampai, memang bukan milik kita pun. Itu adalah benda yang terbaik bagi kita. So kalau benda tu dapat, memang tu yang terbaik untuk kita lah. So when you are talking about the doa, I was thinking about this. It's because of doa yang alhamdulillah your son is a lot better now, because I've seen the progression myself. How he is now, alhamdulillah. And you just telling me recently dia dah start boleh baca Quran, because he was a bit frustrated yang dia he was a bit struggling to adapt.
Correct.
But
Because he's dyslexic.
mashallah.
On top of that, he they have these capabilities. I can say capabilities because dyslexic is special because they see words in different ways. So it has a different perspective in a certain situation. So you have to go to school. We send him in an early school for dyslexia.
Association.
So because their learning curve is different.
But that's good.
But he's amazing now.
It's amazing. No, the fact
To
that
recognize.
Yes, absolutely.
the fact that you recognize that there is a kind of I would say a spectrum of things that he needs to be able to excel in either education or life, right? You spot that from an early age, you embrace it, you accept it, and then you act on it, and then you give him a channel for him to we call this intervention when they were child, right? To have special attention.
Sebab ada orang takut to
Ada orang takut to acknowledge. We have met many of them.
Because my elder sister is a teacher, and sometimes also she encounters parents yang macam maybe the kid have something that she want to bring up to the parents, and the parents will be like in denial.
They denial.
This is kan.
Kesian.
Susah nak cakap.
Exactly.
Susah nak explain benda-benda ni kan.
This is a true problem in our community. We have seen it time and time again. But I can understand. I can understand why the parents are being they are in denial because they don't know what they don't know. They don't know that if they were to label the children as such spectrum of having this diagnostic, how will they be accepted in the masyarakat, in the community? How would that affect his life moving forward? So they are always trying to they keep using the word being optimism. Okay, maybe he's a late bloomer, so give them time. But what they don't realize, if they were to act on his late, right, the way the child grow will just be progressively slower than his peers. So that is really, they're doing more harm than good to the child. So at least in Singapore's context, I can really agree. I think of course many have known that I'm a special need parent myself. The understanding that your child he needs help from the very early stage is utmost key. It's very important. And you as a parent, you have to support them 120%. You just have to. You might despise yourself. You might hate yourself. You might be angry at anything to the point that you maybe even take it out on the Almighty. Right? But it's okay. You have to fight that temptation. Speak to someone who knows what you're going through, and attend to the child. Give help to them. This is something that I really feel that all the people who are maybe listening on this platform, and then they sense that okay, maybe my child has thought. I suspect that he or she may have something. Please get them help. They are there are experts around us, and the way schools and intervention centers has been set up nowadays is different as the years progresses. They keep changing and improving. And I always say this, these teachers from these intervention centers or these child development units they're a miracle from God. I'm telling you, they are regardless of ethnic background or religion. The way they really look after your child, they care, they nurture them is really, really. I would like to call this like, dorang tak jenis yang pergi kerja nak punch card aja. They go there for a mission. They are going there for a mission. They want to develop these child to make them the best person that they possibly can.
Even they are a different breed of teachers.
They are the different breed of teachers. Every single time when I have my PTM or PTC with them, right, I always end off by giving my thanks to them. I give them my dua if they are a Muslim teachers, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very, very blessed and grateful because I believe by seeing that morally, I'm giving them more support, knowing that a parent is really appreciating what they have been doing for our children.
Yeah.
So it goes full circle lah. Everybody plays their part, but it all comes from the parent realizing that the child needs help. They really, really needs help. So it's not about you. It's about your child. So that's, as a parent, that's the best you can do for your child as a start.
Of course, Mus is speaking from experience. That's why he's. If you guys are listening, if you tak tengok video, he's very passionate when he's talking about this. And from dulu lah, initially, I do notice juga.
Yeah, you was him.
Bila
Masya-Allah.
Mus tak terima initially because it's very difficult. Very, very. I can only imagine as an outsider to macam. Before I know my nephew is on the spectrum, I tak recognize bila I keluar nampak macam kat shopping center budak-budak macam tantrum, cakap apa parents tak tahu nak jaga apa. Siapa tak tahu nak jaga anak marah dia kan. Tak tahu, I tak tahu. But now alhamdulillah, because of my wonderful nephew, I dah boleh notice even yang the ones that are just subtly on the spectrum,
you can
yang
sense,
senyap, yang tak berbual dengan you, fokus kat mainan dorang, or they don't speak, right? I dah boleh tell lah. Kadang-kadang bila I datang rumah klien, I dah boleh tell, and then I pay extra attention kat dorang.
Right.
Yeah, to get them to interact and things like that, because I have a soft spot lah. And alhamdulillah, I've seen the progression of Airil.
Alhamdulillah.
He is, masya-Allah, Allahumma barik, amazing young man. I speak to him normally. I refuse to speak to him macam dia tak faham. I just speak to him normally. Bang, what did you do today? Are you sure? No, that doesn't make sense, bang.
Yeah, and he speaks absolutely well,
very
mashallah.
good English.
Yeah, and my brother always does this every time when he's trying to speak to my son, and I'm the guy who feels like, okay lah, I want to make sure that whoever's in my home, I suka be hospitable as much as I can, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, bro, at least. No, what my son is trying to tell you is, kau diam. I'm talking to him. Let him speak to me. Let me speak to him. I don't need a translator.
It's just that overprotectiveness came in, right?
Yeah.
So my sister Ina pun, she does that. Nah, jangan. I'm talking to him. Yeah, let me just talk to him as per normal. Yeah, but alhamdulillah, I mean,
Tapi korang punya family memang blessed with
Masya Allah,
beautiful
tabarakallah.
voice. Even for your son, Mus, when he speaks, dia punya tone is beautiful.
Masya-Allah, tabarakallah.
Yeah, dia punya accent bila speak English tu, kira kalau British datang British je.
Blend in.
No man.
No, okay. Thank you for complimenting.
Dia punya words pronunciation is masya-Allah.
The articulation.
The articulation of word is very sharp.
Yeah.
I must say lah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
then when
He
people
puts us to
hear,
shame also.
puts me to shame. Yeah.
so when kita berbual kan, ada kadang sounds mumble. The uncertain words that kita bila berbual, it sounds not clear. But when your son speak, every single word is pronounced exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah.
Kira macam tajwid dia.
Betul.
I mean, thank you for complimenting.
Yeah.
I think I speak to maybe parents who are out there who are also have children on this spectrum, and I think you guys can attest to me that budak-budak who are on this ASD spectrum, their phonics since they were young, they are only
spectrum?
phonics. The mere phonics.
ASD.
The mere autism spectrum disorder. We call it the ASD spectrum. So their phonics is more to listening and catching English. So what we do is, parents will always open YouTube. Back then it was Dora the Avenger or anything, right? So when they listen, the first thing they always do, don't parrot talk. They will listen word for word and they parrot talk.
I
They
see.
keep parrot talking. So kalau kau buka cerita Melayu ke cerita ni, diorang tak parrot talk cerita Melayu. Surprisingly, even though the alphabets are the same, A, B, C, D, E, but diorang they capture these phonics of English a lot more easier, I believe.
Right.
So when you meet children, let's say I don't make kawan-kawan semua kan, everyone speak the same lingo.
That's so cool.
Everyone speak this macam Mak Salim kind of, like that slang, right?
Yeah.
Then I figure out when I was going to school during the early days, I'm like, okay, so this is why teachers are telling me that children of this spectrum, mula-mula in the early days, their phonics, they are always capturing English as the main mother tongue. That is why when you go to special centers or schools, they don't offer second language.
I see.
They
I
don't offer
understand.
second language. They only offer the main one language, which is English. So and then it leads up to this lah. 17 years later, he's speaking the way we hear him speak, which is macam British punya lorat lah. So, but it's nice.
I love it.
London. Harry Potter.
So he used to suka sangat Thomas.
Thomas and
Dia
Friends.
suka. Dekat bilik dia ada
Yes,
banyak
the train.
train dia buat.
Yeah,
He made
yeah.
from scratch. Kata like, so whenever I masuk bilik dia, I will talk about the train. Abang, you made this Abang, you did this Then he will be very
He's still
happy.
passionate about
He
trains.
still does. He still. So what I'm going to do soon, inshallah, I'm going to do.
Build a train.
I will.
For his room.
If I can.
Wow. Amazing.
No, he makes these trains by detail. You know, you buy benda-benda daripada kedai artworks or stuff, and then he does these train models.
Oh, nice.
And with the pistons and everything in working order.
Wow.
It's very detailed.
Yeah. I should have done this a long time, doing an account for him, like a IG ke apa. It doesn't matter how much followers there are, but at least inspire other parents out there to see that children yang of the same spectrum ada special skill sets on certain these kind. So and maybe I want to sell them. He used to have a YouTube, but a very short one, but then he died off. So
It's okay. It's not too late to revive
I think it's not
it.
too late.
For sure.
especially now when he's a bit more aware, he can manage his own IG handles, inshallah. So I'll try to expose more to the world out there about his passion of doing train models and all this lah. So but I mean the future is still very uncertain, but of course us being guided by the religion that we are in, mashallah. So we are very certain and sure that Allah has the plans for them.
How has
And
he
will
been in the
look after.
workforce? Because he went to work for a while.
Yes, he went for the
period of
on-job
time,
training, and alhamdulillah, I made that video once upon a time
Yeah,
when I actually
that's right.
shadowed him to work.
Yeah.
That gained so much traction,
Aku
mashallah.
uncle Aku tengok aku nangis. Aku nangis when I saw that
sebab-
video.
sebab-
Ya
sebab
Allah,
memang.
pun
Rabbi.
rasa-
Absolutely.
rasa
Yeah.
sebab dia.
I mean bila
Yeah.
kita tengok pun kita macam
Allahu
macam
Akbar.
Lagi bila gambar yang dia tengah kecil tu.
yeah.
So I believe that, mashallah, they say that children is a blessing. It is really a blessing, no matter what the situation or the outcome that
Yes,
Allah or God has already planned for us. So it's just, I in my dictionary or in my perspective, every children has a natural gift that is waiting to be discovered. Inshallah. And no matter what the situation that parents are facing or disappointed, actually you don't focus on the disappointment. Actually you should focus more on what is next.
Yeah.
What if I give my son or daughter that support or that level of a room for them to develop? You would be surprised that your child is actually a blessing in disguise. Just to be discovered. So don't discount on whatever situation they are in. I'm sure you will unravel the nikmat yang Allah is secure for you in the future. You're waiting only.
So in summary, is just that I think what's of utmost important is you must understand them and you must give them that support.
Yes,
Because that's very important. It's not only about what you want. Because we can want a certain thing for them.
Yeah.
But if it's not good for them, it will never be. It will never happen.
Oh, that's true.
And you're just gonna put negative expectations on yourself,
Pressure
and then you're
on
gonna be
them.
pressured. So don't do
Yeah,
that. So look at them and see what is it that they're good in. Support them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
so we are more along that lines lah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
We can try.
Yeah, we
can
could.
try. Like, for example,
Sikit-sikit lah.
our daughter.
Betul lah.
Yeah,
Mesti
yeah,
lah. Mesti
yeah.
nak kena juga.
Yeah, yeah,
Tapi see where they go from there.
Yeah,
You know.
like our second daughter, we tend to put her in madrasah.
We wanted
But
to.
we wanted to, so
Yeah.
we went for the proper schooling from the beginning,
For the test,
hantar the test and everything. But I don't personally put like if tak dapat or those lion parents
Become lion moms or
force
something.
nak kena ini. I don't want them to hate the religion from young.
Yeah.
Because I want them to love the religion. So I doa if ya Allah if it's meant for Aisyah to be in madrasah, take her in your care lah, and at the best place, at the best time.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, it's okay. Maybe Allah has a better plan for her elsewhere. So it at least any situation you still thank Allah for whatever path
Yeah.
Yeah.
that He has planned for your kids and for your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Islam actually.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever kita,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, whenever we talk about things like this, bila you berbalik kepada the root and the core of Islam, the 5 pillars, or how we are supposed to practice as a human being, it's a beautiful religion.
Masya
Bila you berbalik to all of these things, because we are generally flawed. Humans are just generally flawed. Benda-benda gini satu macam peringatan bagi kita yang these are the things yang kita nak kena berbalik kepada untuk to seek help basically.
Yes,
Because we can seek help from another human being, tapi tak semua benda yang seorang
be solved
manusia
by
tu
manusia.
can solve.
Betul.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
can I talk about your anxiety?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
so my brother had an anxiety episode out of the blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of the blue, all his life. So kita 1 year apart je. So we are very close.
Okay.
So all his life, I have never heard of him being anxious at all.
Right.
And he has gone through so many tough things in his life,
And never been anxious.
He's never been anxious. So he.
Ain
pasal
kot, right? Kena ain kan?
Wallah wala.
Kalau Melayu cakap kena ain kot.
Allah Allah kan. So what he did was he didn't want to talk to me about it because he felt talking about it is gonna be it's gonna trigger balik.
Yes.
His wife yang ceritakan actually. Then I wanted to meet him, dia pun tak nak jumpa.
Oh.
Tak nak jumpa.
Yeah.
Right.
Because kalau jumpa, dia cakap dia akan trigger benda ni lagi. He just doesn't want to talk about it. It's to a point when it triggers. Dia rumah dia daripada rumah dia Allahumma barik 3 tingkat, bilik dia tingkat 2. Bila dia ada this anxiety kan, dia akan lari keluar, turun tangga, keluar, nak kena tengok look up to the sky.
gotta see the sky.
Baru dia boleh tarik nafas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you feel? You feel like
I feel
Claustrophobic.
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 Yeah, to a point that
sempit lah.
okay, claustrophobic is just one bit, right? Sempit is one bit, but it just comes to a point that life doesn't make sense. Like why is the leaf green? Green. Why is the oxygen
Nauzubillah.
is you cannot see oxygen? It is just your brain is working in overdrive
okay.
in a way, and then it
Just
just
haywire.
happened haywired. I don't know how it happened. I wouldn't say I don't know why it happened, because all this is a test, right? So so I went through all the episode, and then I don't want to see my brother. I wake up 3 or 3 plus 4 a.m. in the morning. I ran outside just to see the air pagi-pagi. I feel like I'm in a coffin when I'm in my room.
Yeah.
There has to be light. So tidur beberapa hari, it was really really bright.
I see.
I went to a very expensive
Ubat semua? Ubat semua?
psychiatrist.
Right.
Yeah, and then when I went there, I see other patients who are waiting in line. Then they look like zombies.
Okay.
So I'm like, mashallah, am I going to be like this one day? Because if this thing doesn't go away, and then leading to the end of the year, kita nak semua nak pergi umrah. And then I worry about being in a capsule. Yeah. It was just last year in a capsule in a plane for many hours. How am I going to survive? Am I going to open the emergency door and run out? It's
Crazy,
horrible.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I can only imagine his mind running.
Yeah,
To that. I
right.
mean, he just wanted to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Tak nak speak to me.
Because you didn't really share much.
No,
I didn't.
Yeah,
he
on
didn't,
this
he
last
didn't.
year.
It was bad. And then I went to the doctor. He prescribed me multiple medications, and then I have a letter to carry around to
Okay.
other parts of the world if I need to. Valium and Xanax and all this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That it's a sort of like a control drug.
control drug,
Yeah, I have to show the customs that I'm bringing this.
I
But
see.
but you know what? The miracle was this. So when I was not well.
So this is how I link to it, doa.
Okay.
I will link back to our religion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just spiraling down. My daughter Aisha cried because I mentioned to her that doctor mentioned to me that daddy might be at the first stage of depression.
Okay.
At the early stage of
She
depression.
Google
And then she Googled,
Yeah,
and, then
I'm
she,
sure.
and then when she heard it, she cried. I said, Kakak, don't cry, I'm okay. So I'm at home, and then when it's about to get Maghrib, I dah mula resah sebab the world is getting darker, and I feel that I'm in a coughing state and starting to get claustrophobic, and I just felt I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. So one day was amongst the days that I was sick. So my lovely dad.
Tak nak kasih background.
Maghrib
Maghrib apa?
Terus segelap.
Gelap siang hari. So I was off from work. Even when I want to do work,
Nanti kau buat efek macam gelap.
when when I was
Ya Karim. Tak. Maghrib
Ya
kan?
Allah. Jangan kacau lah.
Bro,
Okay.
aku nak kerja.
Ya Rab.
InsyaAllah. Sorry.
No, it's funny because it comes to a point that even when I want to conduct my Zoom online presentation, right, I just want to finish it off quickly because I just cannot, my brain cannot function anymore. So, and back then, I didn't realize that, okay, all this is part of Allah's test. I thought that what happened, kena ain, so we got people to do ruqyah and everything to that level. So, and then one day,
Yeah, notice it's everything else.
Yeah.
Do everything else, but
yeah,
yes.
then one day,
Please carry on.
my dad, he ziarah I. I will call it ziarah because I'm sick. So I was in a state of sick.
Did you call him about it?
No, I didn't. He knew that I was not well.
Oh,
and
maybe
then
Ina.
when
I
I think maybe Ina.
Yeah.
So when he was in town doing his ID works, right, with my brother Muzaffar, and then he came and ziarah me. I said, Muzaffar, Abah nak datang sekejap. So he came, and then I sat down. We spoke. I said, Mus, how are you? Abah dengar kau tak sihat. I said, what happened? I said, no lah, Abah Mus ada this anxiety. I don't know how it happened. And then he asked me one question which I will forever remember. I think for as long as I live. And I said, Mus, Abah nak tanya sikit boleh tak? Siapa Abah? Mus, solat ada tinggal lagi tak?
MasyaAllah.
This is the best line yang I selalu repeat when he
Very
told me the
simple.
story.
Very simple. Mus ada tinggal solat lagi tak? You know what I said? I said, adalah bah, sikit-sikit lah. Kadang-kadang terlepas. Adalah, but I try to do my best. But ada terlepas. Biasalah.
And his response.
Biasa. I said biasalah. Like that. And then his response is very simple, very sweet. Okay, Mus, mulai pada sekarang, solat jangan lepas. Macam mana sibuk pun jadual, macam mana Mus ada kat mana pun, solat jangan lepas. Ini je pesan kat kau. Rumah ni lebih-lebihkan bunyi-bunyi bacaan Al-Quran. And then he start his tazkirah, which I love to listen nowadays, right? And he keep going. And before he left, when I hug him and kiss him, he'd come back to the same thing that he told me. Mus ingat abang pesan jaga solat.
Masya Allah.
And then few days later, when I listen to him, so I immediately start to realize that this is the cure.
Salah.
I think this is the medicine. So I solat, I do my tahajud. My brother also remind me to do some tahajud. And then guys, it went away. The medications, the Xanax and the Valium and whatever. Until this date, it is still in my drawer. Do you know why it's in my drawer? Because it's a reminder that if I don't perform,
Yeah, that you don't want to go back to this. Yeah. Oh my, Masya Allah.
Yeah.
Doa seorang ibu bapa tu is never taken lightly. So when a father, tak kisahlah whether father,
I cannot even look at you. I gotta look away.
I believe when he give that advice, memang dalam benak hati dia tu memang dia akan doa cakap, ya Allah, I will give the best advice that Luqman Nur Hakim. Is it Luqman Nur Hakim?
Yeah.
Dalam Quran lah. Luqman Nur Hakim advise the son to jaga solat, to sembah Allah. So I believe he give the same advice to you to jaga solat. Memang penting sangat lah. And when he said that, I think with his keikhlasan hati dia kepada anak, yang dia wants you to be better, itu yang
Sometimes it's amazing. I think he would probably tell you this on other occasions, but it may not have impacted you that way.
Allah keeps you in check.
Yes,
Amazing,
yes.
Through
So it's
this
amazing.
journey, it's satu hijrah untuk aku. Is just
amazing.
wow, this is my jihad. You know, this is it's amazing.
Of course.
How do you else? Allah said, Musa, I'm sorry to do this, but I have to do this so that you know
Yeah.
And he gave you the answer through my dad. It just go away.
The beauty
Until
of
now.
Until now it's gone, bro.
Dia tak pakai
Allahu
ubat
Akbar.
tu.
Aku dah tak pakai pun. It's just as a peringatan.
It's just there.
And if I forget to do my solar, this is what waiting for you, brother. And then when you take these things, because it's a beta blocker. Those who knows what beta blockers are, it just leave you in a zombie state. Not zombie state, but you just it just turns you off.
Yeah.
You can't work, you can't function well.
Yeah,
Solar is
amazing.
It's the
guys.
medicine, guys. So
The-
for those who are listening, and if you are in need, you are depressed, or you are in a state where you like what I was in before, I guess
Try this.
Try it.
Yeah.
It really works. I'm living proof. My brother have never seen me in that state. I'm living proof.
It's I mean for kepada siapa yang dalam dunia ni we can seek help. So this is berbalik to what cerita dia panjang lah, but Mus needs to tell the story. We needed to
course.
tell the story
Sure.
for me to bring back to doa,
Yep.
bring back to the beauty of Islam, of kita punya religion, of course. Because dalam dunia ni, of course, ada macam-macam benda yang kita boleh rujuk kepada to seek help in terms of our business, in terms of our mental health and all of these things kan. Tapi benda-benda ni kita nak kena understand, betul lah kita berujuk kepada Google ke atau an expert ke atau a doctor dan sebagainya, tapi doktor tu punya info tu datang daripada mana? Obat ni dia punya dibuat ni datang daripada mana? So kalau kita tak rujuk first kali, kita tak doa and ya Allah ya Rabbi, aku tengah sakit ni sekarang, tolonglah aku ya Allah.
Yes, the first course of action.
Yeah.
Who you turn to?
Who you turn to, the first. And of course
Which was, sorry to stop you, which actually wasn't Allah. I was seeking people's help. I went to
Doctor.
doctors. I went to somebody who performed
Yeah.
ruqyah.
Yeah.
I seek them, which is of course when we turn to a lot of things, sharings by different people who does da'wah, right? Then you come to realization like, no, you don't seek help from humans. You seek help from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, which
Mashallah.
He gave me that rahmah through my dad. And the relationship I had with my dad,
I was gonna go to that also.
Oh, okay.
Ada masa
The beauty is,
Ada.
so this is the beauty.
Boleh.
Okay, this is beauty. Aku continue. This is the beauty I wanted to tambah lah. So he had a rocky relationship with my dad. Of course lah, it's just part of life aja.
Yeah,
And I believe itu satu hikmah daripada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Sebenarnya, if you look at the greater scheme of things, dia bukan benda ni benda-benda kecil actually kan. Allah memang nak kuatkan silaturahim kita sebenarnya, which alhamdulillah it has become that way, yang kita sangat-sangat bersyukur. So benda-benda gini, even me growing up, I mean I love my dad. Our abah is the most amazing person. Tapi dia ada cara dia, which we have gotten used to. Macam peluk-peluk cium ni semua is not our dad punya style.
Okay.
Tak.
Right.
So
Okay.
kalau dapat macam gitu, macam kita pun macam dia awkward lah. Tapi kita pun macam wow, this is something kan.
Yeah.
But untuk kita rasa it's okay lah. It's just the way he is. So the beauty of this, bila I tengok my brother punya story kan, ya Allah dah susun. Dia dah susun benda ni cantik-cantik actually. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Okay, kau punya sales semua dah bagus kan, aku kasih kau satu ni. Apa kau nak buat?
Yeah.
Tengoklah, as a human kita pergi benda-benda lain dulu kan. Kita pergi benda-benda logik.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Benda-benda logik kita buat kan.
Okay.
And the last person kita rujuk kepada is Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala.
Yeah.
It's just this human thing yang
Reminder.
It's a reminder sebenarnya kan. So alhamdulillah, my dad came by and I spoke to my brother, and alhamdulillah that he realised that this is the effort that you nak kena buat. First rujuk kepada Allah SWT, and the effort that he has to do is salah. And the effort that he has to do is tahajud. Kan dia bangun pukul 3, tapi bangun pukul 3 lari bawah. Tapi bangun pukul 3 solat tahajud is Allah punya undangan kan sebenarnya.
Different light lah.
It's different, So when the magic of tahajud, the magic of salah, you put in an effort, and you believe that he will give you the very best. So when he believe, the magic, obat semua tak payah. So this is
So powerful.
So powerful.
reaffirms aku punya belief and my faith that this is everything is Allah punya pemberian.
Of course.
It's just kita yang sentiasa nak kena tengok macam mana kita react. Allah akan kasih gini, okay, kau react macam mana. Allah kasih kau rezeki semua, give you everything.
Continue for part
Macam mana kau
2.
react.